What's good, YouTube? It's your man Rage King back with another one. Yes, another upload to the channel. And before we get started, I ask if y'all please go down there and hit that like button, hit that sub button, hit that share button, hit that bell for notifications if you're new. Welcome to Grandma Rage TV. This is how we do Rage and Rebels. Crown up. And if you're new to the crew, welcome to the Rage and Rebel Revolution. Now let's vibe. And y'all, we got some more news concerning about MK1, which the release is just around the corner. Got some news concerning that game, man, for another game mode that they have just introduced to the public that I think y'all would take quite an interest in. What am I talking about? Allow Rage King to show you what's up. Yes, sir. As you see right here on your page, on your phone, on your TV, however you're watching Rage King today. This ain't no optical illusion. This ain't no Photoshop. This ain't no black magic. As you see right here per the PlayStation.com blog, man. Mortal Kombat 1's new invasion mode, yes, they're calling it invasion mode, is a board-like RPG. Now, with this article, they're going to give us some more details to let us know what's going on, so let's get into it. Explore maps, unlock loot, complete minigames, and take on multi-realm combatants in this new addition to the franchise. Scroll down a little bit more so y'all can see that. The time to finish them is near once again. While Mortal Kombat 1 is the 12th entry in the long-running series, NetherRealm Studios has managed to find a way to recreate the iconic fighter yet again, forging a new era for the franchise after the events of Mortal Kombat 11. But it wasn't a continuation. Yeah, okay. Upon sitting down for some dedicated hands-on time with the game's story mode and all new invasion mode, I discovered a fighter that embodies everything that makes Mortal Kombat the series that has earned a dedicated fan base and molds it into something new, packing in a cinematic twist-filled story, new modes, and gameplay mechanics. It'll be a must for anyone who's found themselves quoting that iconic line "finish them" over the years. So get over here and read on for more details, and we will do just that. We will do just that. A cinematic tale for a new era. A new Mortal Kombat title means a new story mode. Hours of entertainment for anyone ready to enter a new realm. These games have become known for hosting some of the best movie-like story modes in gaming, and Mortal Kombat 1 is no different. Mortal Kombat 11 is kind of on the fence with me because I'm not going to lie, the story mode, I'm not even going to completely trash it, but let me just say that wasn't their best work. The story mode for MK11 was just all over the place. It really didn't make any sense at all. And I'm not the only one that thinks so. But I digress. Let's move on. Mortal Kombat 1 isn't just a new era in name alone. The game occurs in a fresh timeline created by the newly crowned fire god Liu Kang. Characters' roles have switched and designs changed, such as Kuai Liang, the second Sub-Zero, being the Scorpion of this world. Starting as soon as the first chapter, which I could fully explore, these surprises made themselves evident. I don't want to spoil anything, but there are many jaw-dropping moments, with Ed Boon even teasing the wildest ending in franchise history. Those are some big words, and that is a very, very bold statement. So all I'm going to say is this concerning that, because I don't want to ruin it myself. I don't want to spoil it for myself. I would much rather wait till the game gets released and then be surprised upon playing the game. That's how I prefer to have it. If you prefer another way, hey, that's you. Do your thing. Rage King ain't judging you. I'm just saying, for me personally, I don't like to read too far or watch too many streams that's got early access and all that, because I feel like it ruins the excitement and it ruins the potential of the game when you get it, when you pretty much know what's already going to happen, all right? But that's just me, man. That's just me. Let's move on. An RPG in my Mortal Kombat. Invasion is a new mode where you explore a board-like map that I found to be a welcome addition. In it, I took my party of characters on an adventure where I could level them up, equip them with tons of loot, and take on hordes of enemies while unlocking new areas across the map. Do you know exactly what this sounds like? For the OG MK fans, y'all know where I'm going with this. Upon hearing that, you know what this sounds like, and I could be wrong, and there's a little snippet of it right here. Don't really go too far in it, but here's a little snippet of it right here. For me, and the OG MK fans that still remember, this sounds like a modified version of Conquest Mode. It really does. It sounds like a modified version of Conquest Mode, but this time you don't really get to create a fighter. You understand what I'm saying? You kind of have to use the characters that they have in the game, at least from what I'm reading right here. They could change it up upon release. It could be that I'm just reading that and interpreting that wrong. But from what I'm saying and what I'm interpreting, this seems like a modern day, slightly altered version of Conquest Mode that we got back in the day. And to be honest with you, I'm all for it. I'm all for it. Now, it's no secret how I felt about the beta. I do hope that they fix the things online that are wrong with this game, because trust me, there are going to be a lot. There are going to be a lot. But with that being said, that's not going to stop my excitement from playing the game and streaming the game from y'all each and every single day that I physically can, because I know that's what y'all want to see, and I don't mind giving the people what they want to see. But just know, with that being said, I'm not going to sugarcoat anything. I'm going to tell you everything how it is. That's just how I am. If you don't like the truth, this is the wrong channel for you. Bars. Let's move on. Invasion mode isn't just there for a good time. While traveling the realms, you'll find yourself unlocking in-game currency, concept art, and more goodies you can enjoy in other modes. So, the things that you get in this mode carry over. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Now, I know some people just say, just stick to fighting, just stick to fighting. But guys, this isn't the first time Mortal Kombat has done this. In this era, yeah, but this isn't the first time Mortal Kombat has done this. Mortal Kombat typically has other modes that you could play. They used to have things like Motor Combat, where you drive around like a Crash Bandicoot or you're in Mario Kart. They had combat, they had chess combat. They had just other things, test your might, test your sight. They had other game modes that always went along with Mortal Kombat. So for the people that are relatively new to the franchise, and this is not Rage King chastising you or say, oh, you young whippersnappers. No, that's not. I'm not doing that. I'm not going to do that. I'm just simply saying, for the people that possibly may have the problem with the game doing this, understand this. This is not the first time that Mortal Kombat and even NetherRealm Studios have had other game modes in their game. So take it, I ain't gonna say take it with a grain of salt, but do with this information that you will, alright? Let's finish up. As with factions, towers, and similar modes in past Mortal Kombat titles, spoken into existence, NetherRealm Studios promises a constantly updated experience with Invasion. As the title states, the mode is based around different enemies and factions invading other realms in an attempt to conquer them. Hence the reason I stated Conquest Mode. Such as a scorpion from a different reality invading the new era. Invaders will make themselves known throughout the game's lifespan, and with each comes a new challenge, more transversing, and more unlockables to acquire. So, it seems like in this one, guys, especially for content creators, you don't have to, in this game, it seems like they're not going to make it necessary for you to just stream, just playing in Combat League or whatever they're going to call the ranked matches in this game, the ranked mode in this game. You don't just have to stream playing somebody else online. You could do this and stream this. There are multiple ways to stream this game and make content from it. And there's nothing wrong with that. This is not the first time they've done it. But to be honest, if I'm just being honest, I'm glad that they have brought back more than just getting online, getting in Combat League, or doing ranked, or doing King of the Hill, and you just fight. Now you have an entirely, or just do some towers. Now you have an entirely different game mode. And this is the only one so far that they've told us about. There could be more. I could be wrong, but I'm also happy that this mode is making a return back to the game, quote unquote. Alright? The greatest surprise of Invasion is how well NetherRealm has used it as a love letter to the entirety of Mortal Kombat. While exploring each map, you'll run into different minigames, such as classic arcade towers to take on others, like Test Your Might. These are excellent ways to break up the pace of random encounters and discovering keys to continue the journey. I literally just said that. I haven't read this yet. I literally just said that. Battles for true combatants. This time around, you'll not be fighting alone. Mortal Kombat 1 introduces an assisting partner as a main battle mechanic that can be used throughout each of your bouts, the cameo system. These side characters can't be tagged into, but at the press of a button, which they need to work on, will jump in for a few seconds and throw an attack to aid you in battle. You can use them to grab, throw projectiles, extend combos, and even help out for an X-ray or fatality finisher if the situation calls for it. They look cool and add a new layer to Mortal Kombat not seen since the tag team mode of Mortal Kombat 2011, which was Mortal Kombat 9, the reboot, which is what I've said also in earlier videos and earlier streams. I'm not too big a fan of the cameo system, but I do also understand, with that being said, the game is not made just to make Rage King happy. There are a plethora of other people who actually like this. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not saying I hate it. It's just not a preference of mine. But as I've said again, the game is not made just for me. And I understand that. It's made for a majority of people. Because if I was the only person giving Mortal Kombat or giving NetherRealm Studios any money for the game, they would have went out of business a very long time ago. And it's a reason why they are the most popular fighting game franchise in the Western Hemisphere. Alright? With Mortal Kombat's reality resetting again, the characters have followed suit. This allows NetherRealm to provide new styles to old faces and even bring back some faces we haven't seen for some time, like Li Mei and Havoc. This gives the series a breath of fresh air and makes for a roster with nothing but diverse playstyles. The game offers some nice audio cues to help during the midst of a battle. Through the DualSense controller, players will hear when the battle begins, when their health is low, and different meters feel during the fights. You can be at the helm of Earthrealm's protective forces alongside Liu Kang, Johnny Cage, Li Mei, and more classic characters when Mortal Kombat 1 hits PlayStation 5 on September 14th. For those that pre-ordered, got the premium edition, but for those that did not, September 19th. So with that being said, Raging Rebels, I am all for this different mode. I am all for this mode right here. I really am, because it's a throwback. It's like a throwback to Conquest mode back in the day. It really is. And if you don't understand what I'm talking about, you just had to be there. Or if you can get your hands on a PlayStation 2 or an Xbox, you can go back and play. If you can find the game, go back and play the game, and you will understand exactly what I'm talking about with this invasion mode being a throwback to the Conquest mode, which was very popular back in the day, and I think was something that they struck gold with and didn't even know what they truly had back in the day. And I'm glad it's making a return. I am always for a game trying to do something different and also having a throwback and with a little twist on it. You understand what I'm saying? And I think in this case, not all changes are good, but I think in this case, a change of pace of just going out and just playing a random mode, fighting random people, that makes the game kind of wear out fast, does it not? At least in my opinion. So it seems like they're trying or having a throwback or aka trying new things, bringing in this new mode. I'm all for it. I do stand by everything I said about them needing to fix the online experience with MK1, because the beta, though I did stream it multiple times, I meant everything I said after that stream. I will stand by everything I say with that stream, and the only reason why I'm so passionate about it is because I am a huge Mortal Kombat fan. I want the game to be great for everybody, not just me, but for everybody that plays it. I want that game to be so addicting that it's hard to put down, and if you got to put it down to go to work, take care of business, go get your groceries, whatever, you can't wait to get back to play it. That's my aspirations for Mortal Kombat, and I don't feel like I should have to apologize for wanting to see my favorite fighting game franchise and one of my favorite gaming franchises of all time do all the great things that I know they can do. But that's just my opinion. Y'all let me know down in the comment section what y'all think about this information of an invasion mode, man. Do you think it's a throwback to the Conquest mode? Do you think you'll be playing this mode? Do you think that this is a good alternative instead of just going online and just fighting random people and then doing the same thing over and over and over and over? As long as y'all remain respectful and logical, we can have a conversation. But that's the end of my video. Hope y'all enjoyed. It's been a pleasure making it for you, and Rage King will catch you in the next one. Have a good one.